Hi, and welcome back to K-Ray's Crafts. Today we will be working on a fashionable face mask. This face mask can be used while you're working out in the wintertime. It can also be used while you're working in your garden or outside doing lawn care. It can also be used as a variation of protection during a national crisis such as the pandemic. I have used mine for the pandemic, during the pandemic. However, I have made sure to put a napkin in between it because yarn holds bacteria. So be very mindful of that when you're using this mask. Again, it's a fashionable mask, can be used for other purposes other than the pandemic. But with all things that's covering your face and nose, please make sure that you are being very safe, very cautious, and very mindful of the heat that is trapped in between that and your ability to breathe through it. Today's activities, you will need the purple loom. You will also need scissors, needle, rubber bands as markers, and your notebook. As well as today I will be using some very colorful value yarn that I purchased a while ago at Michael's. So those are the things that you will need. Let's get started. Here we go. You're gonna start by looking at your anchor peg. I'm gonna turn my anchor peg toward me so it's facing me. I'm going to count. This is peg 1. Remember, I go to the right. Peg 1 to 16. So counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is where you're going to place your other rubber band. So put a rubber band on 1 to 16. This is how big your face mask will be going around. After you have done that, you're going to start with your slip knot. And we're going to be doing a drawstring cast on. So remember, you go around, cross, pull the yarn through, and tug. I'm going to do that again. Go around your finger, cross, yarn, pull, working yarn that's attached to the ball of yarn, pull through, tug, and you have your slip knot. Place your slip knot on your anchor peg here. Tighten so that it doesn't fall off. And now for every odd number, you go behind. Every even number, you're in front of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16. 16, you turn and go back around. You pull the string in front. And I'm going to let you guys know I have a little tangle here. But as all things, life gets a little tangled, you simply untangle it. Alright, pull all of this in front and you're going to knit off. Alright, pull it around and we're going to knit off. When I say knit off, that's pulling the bottom yarn over the top yarn for the ones that have 2 on there. So I'm going to turn it around this way so you guys can see. This one does not, this one does not, but this one does. So I'm going to take it, put my hook underneath, and pull over. So you're going to do that for each one of them that only has 2 yarns. This is again called the drawstring cast on. Once you get to number 1, you're going to wrap it around. Then you're going to start your E-wraps. Then you're going to come in front, go around the back. No, I'm sorry. You're going to go around the back and in front. So you're going to go around the back, in front, around the back, in front, crossing over. So your crossover should be inside of the loom, not on the outside. If it's on the outside, then you're not crossing over towards the back. Try to correct that because it's not going to work out well. So keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Now, this is where your paper comes in handy. Start counting your rows. Officially, you have knitted 1 row once you knit this off. So knit off. And then knit off all the rest of them. So I'm going to turn it around towards you so that you can see. I am knitting off. When I say knit off, I mean simply pull the bottom over the top. And you're going to do that for all of them. So this will be your row 1. This particular face mask will be only using the E-wrap knit stitch. So therefore we're just going to continue this. However many pegs you use is how many rows you're going to make. It makes it a lot easier so that you don't have to continuously think, oh my gosh, what do I supposed to do next? What do I need to go do next? All right, now when you get to your 16 peg, you're going to go in reverse. So you're going to again go around the back, and you're going to continue to do this all the way till you get to your peg 1, and this will be your row 2. You're going to continue this all the way till you get to row 16. Okay. Remember, when you get to peg 1, you're going to turn it. So you're not going to wrap it all the way around. You simply go behind, turn, and then knit off. So I'm knitting off. This will be my row 2. And we will continue this until we have reached our 16 rows. As you can see, I do have my notebook and I'm tallying up. I'm on row 3. I'm going to keep going until we reach row 16. I have put my loom in a comfortable place where I can hold it freely. And remember, you get to to peg 1. You go around and then go behind, because again, you're not doing a complete E-wrap with that one. Get off. At this point, make sure you remember to remove your anchor pad. Make sure you remember to move the yarn from the anchor pad. Make sure it goes down into the middle so you don't get it confused with the working yarn. And just keep knitting. It looks like you guys are doing an amazing job. I am super excited about the possibility of seeing your guys in your mask in my on my Instagram page. You can connect with me at KAYRAY0606, and that's my Instagram page. Or you can leave a comment down below. I will leave a comment section open. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, you can always email me and contact me via those two links. Again, Instagram is KAYRAY0606, and my or you can leave a comment down below. I can also be reached at KRayCraft without the S, so it's KAYRAYKRAFT. KRayCraft@gmail.com. So those are ways you can reach me or get in contact with me. And I am nearing my last 2 stitches. Your yarn should end up on this end. So your yarn should end on 16. If it doesn't end on 16, just simply add a row and you will be at the end. The end is going to be for you to make your ears, the ear part to go around your ears. So you can simply make it as loose or as tight as you would like it to be. Uh-oh, sorry about that. So, we're going to do a bind off after we finish our last row. And the way the bind off works is, if you ever get confused about how many rows you have, you can simply count them using the hooks, the loops on the inside. So you would count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I am on 15. So I'm going to go do one more. I thought I was on 16. Alrighty, now we're gonna do now what I call the bind off. So you're going to simply wrap one. Go. Make sure you guys understand this because this is very tricky bind off. You're gonna wrap around 2, wrap around 1, and you're gonna knit off. So it's going to be a figure 8. Okay. This is the only time that you would do 2. You're going to take this one off, move it over to your 2, and knit off. Now, you shouldn't have anything on 1. So now you're going to wrap around 2, knit off. Sorry about this, you guys. All right, so you're gonna wrap around 2, knit off, meaning pull this one off of here, move it to this one, Then you're gonna knit that off. And you're gonna move this back over here. Okay. And earlier I told you guys that your yarn needed to end up on the other end. I made a mistake and did not let that happen. It's simply okay. We'll figure out a way to make this side have a string that goes around your ear as well. Okay, so now you're going to do the same thing. E-wrap here, knit off. Take this loop off, move it back, knit off, and then pull the string over to here. So now this is your new number 1. So you're going to continue to do that for all of the 16 pegs. And remember, your E-wrap goes around the back. Alright, so I made an error. I pulled too hard and too quick, and my loops were coming off. So all you simply do is put them back on, like this, gently. Find where your bind off is. Whoops, I'm having to go back a little further than I wanted. Alright, here we go. There we go. All right. So I'm back. I'm back in business. I'm gonna try it again. Here we go. Okay, I've made it to my last one. Remember, you wrap that one as well. Knit off and pull off. All right, as previously mentioned, we want to make sure that we have yarn on both ends. So it turned out perfectly. Once you finish your last row, you will end up on peg 1. Once you finish your bind off, you will end up on peg 16. So this is my yarn. I'm going to try to stretch it out as long as this one is. And now I'm going to cut. I'm going to take this yarn. I'm going to slide it inside of this hoop, because if I do not, when I pull, all of this will unravel. Slide it inside of there. Pull to tighten it. And there you have it. So your drawstring cast on allows you to tighten your top, okay? So you can pull this a little tighter if you want. You can leave it as loose as you want, but your drawstring cast on allows you to make adjustments to your mask. so that once you put it on, it fits your face. For this, you're going to simply go underneath one of the loops over here. Okay. And you're going to tie again. I would not suggest knotting this just yet because you want to try it on first to see if it's going to fit you or the person that you're making it for. So I would not try it on yet, but we're not going to waste any yarn. Thanks to one of the Laughing Loom knitters who suggested this, because I was doing way more than this, but she suggested not wasting any yarn. So there we have it. Thanks, Courtney. All right, and this is for the same thing. Now, adjust it to your face. If you are okay with this, tighten up your strings, and there you have it. You have officially made your fashionable face mask. Hope you enjoy. As previously mentioned, I told you guys that I use these for in the winter time when I want to cover my mouth to protect. In the event that you're using it for safety reasons, medical reasons and things like that, you have a paper towel. You simply cut it in half, or however big you need it for your yarn. I rip. Place it inside of the face mask like this. And slide it on your face. When protecting your face, you need to make sure that you're protecting your nose and your mouth. And again, this is not for medical purposes, but if you opt to use these, you need to make, for the pandemic, you need to make sure that you add a napkin. I will put a link below on the safety measures that are being taken and how effective napkins are. Again, this is at your discretion. For me, it's a fashionable face mask that I can use to protect myself and my son. So you slide it over your face. Like here. And here, take a couple of deep breaths to make sure you're okay with breathing. And there you have it. Fashionable face mask that can also be used as protection. Don't forget to like and subscribe.